Right, so here is the Dreadbox Typhon, just a very brief little go at patching it. What I really love about the Typhon is I just love sort of using it standalone. No keyboard, no hooking up to a door, no MIDI at all. Just sit there with it, with my headphones on, obviously powered by USB. It's got a sequencer on board. Yeah, it's a very, very basic sequencer, but it's enough for you to sort of like create some nice little ambient sequences or you know, really aggressive sequences if you want. You can do whatever you like with this synth. And it's got these modulators, which I've banged on about before in the past. They can just add that just little bit of variety to what you're playing. You can get some really great sounds out of it with actually not using a keyboard or an external sequencer at all. So I just want to sort of like give you a little demo of that. I've got a very, very basic patch here. I've got a sequence running. The sequence is 6 steps long. I'm running it at 16ths divisions and really slow at 40 BPM. I'd really like it if the sequencer could go slower than this, but that's as slow as it goes, and this is what I've got. Very, very simple. Just playing a D, A, G, C, B, G. That's it. Just going around like that. Now in terms of envelopes, very simple. I just set the decay and the release to be the same, and at 50, so the numbers go from 0 to 100, so they're just midway. And I just set my envelopes to this sort of midway point a lot, because we've got these wonderful controls on the front panel for making the envelopes shorter, snappier, or longer. So I just set decay and release to be the same. It's the same for the amplitude envelope, 50-50, and that's what you're hearing right now. So let's change the waveform. Let's go for sawtooth to start off with. Let's just add a bit of cutoff. Add the filter envelope in. Let's add some effects. I really love the delay algorithm on this synth. Again, I've got everything just set up 50, 50, 50. So it's a stereo delay, so we've got left and right channel times independently. Just got them in the middle to start off with, 50% feedback, and let's mix it in. It sounds so good. And what I'll do is I'll just slightly adjust the left and right channel times, make them unequal, so that we get a bit more of a stereo feel. So I've set up a modulator as a step sequencer, just 4 steps in it, and the values I've set are 25, 50, 75 and 100, so just ascending, and let's try modulating the cutoff frequency with that. Gives us a nice little bit of movement. Let's try making it a bit more snappy. got another modulator here. Again, set up as a step sequencer. It's my favourite. Another little 4-step sequence. And this time I'm going to modulate the pitch of the second oscillator. It would be really nice if you were modulating the pitch and you could see the actual note values. Instead we get numeric values. But my numeric values are 0, 50, 100, and then back down to 50. So they're going to be in octaves, a bit like an arpeggio kind of thing. So it doesn't matter what notes I'm playing, I know that it'll always be perfectly in tune using these. So let's see what that sounds like. And what I really love about doing that is, as you sort of like move the shape control around here, the sort of the oscillator blend control, you'll see that here and here we are just listening to oscillator number 2. Here we're just listening to oscillator number 1, and everywhere in between it's a blend of them. So as you sort of move this round, this sort of modulation will become sort of dominant. Like that. And then it fades away as you move it round. Disappears completely.